Yep. I just started streaming right now. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
You have to include your audio if you want to be on the stream.
Get my game a minute. It's cool game.
Are there cautions in this or no?
Oof. Oh boy, here we go. All right. No, it's me. Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, I have an old gen. It takes forever for it to do shit. And it's not even like one of the better ones. It's the original Xbox one. So yeah.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm trying it. Start in the back. Okay. Oh my god! Yeah, it's because I... Alright! Here we go. We got Horn Devil, followed by Deceitful, Defiant, and Lubsy. A whole gaggle of cars. Top 3 make it. This is the B main, if you're just joining us. Look at this 3 wide already in the middle. C-Dub, Gizmo, Tags, ZRT. They're all coming into the hairpin now. Bit of a T-bone. Oh my goodness. We got a whole mess of cars. Here's our leader, Horn Devil, Defiant, Deceitful. Holding off on that promotion spot for now from Lubsy. I'll make it onto the front straightaway fairly cleanly. No incidents on the first lap. Just as I say that, there's some contact out of the final corner. It's Gizmo, who's going to go all the way to the back. He's got lots of work to do, but plenty of time to do it. Meanwhile, in the front, battling for second, third, and fourth place. Still Defiant, Deceitful. Deceitful goes through. Here comes Lubsy. He's looking for third. This should be good through the hairpin. Some beating and banging. Almost 3 wide through there. Let's see if we can't get... Oh boy. Okay. Now we'll have accurate laps in the top right. And back to it. Horn Devil. Very large lead. These 3 still going at it. Actually, Apple Gang's in this battle now. Deceitful with a bit of a moment there. He goes into Lubsy. And Apple Gang on the cusp of qualifying now. He's going to look up the inside here, potentially. Not more than Defiant does. He sends it up the inside. Lots of contact. And they're going to be side by side. Some more contact. Defiant goes through with a send of the century. Over the curb goes Lubsy. He's going to lose some traction there. Side by side, C-Dub and Apple Gang. Horn Devil's off into the distance. These 3 still going at it. Deceitful, Lubsy, and Defiant. Side by side. Deceitful cuts him off. Lubsy a little bit late on entry. Falls back in line. And that's the battle for third and second. Those 2 would both be qualified if it stands like this. A bit of a bump and run moment, perhaps. Lubsy and Deceitful, they're side by side. So is Apple Gang and Defiant. Back behind them. This 3-car battle. 4-car battle. ZRT, House, Brand Daddy and tags. Back to the front. Oh, this is starting to heat up now. Lubsy still in third. Staying ahead of Defiant and Applegang. Here comes Applegang. He thought about this end. Side-by-side drag race up front and falls back in line. Already, lap 6 of 15. Going fast here. Here comes Defiant. Trying to steal that A main spot from Lubsy. And C-Dub's trying to get into the mix. He's not too far off. Defiant's going to lose some time. Applegang looking to reclaim that spot. Lubsy being very aggressive. Here comes Applegang. There goes Lubsy. Kicks in one corner. Defiant's going to be pushed onto the grass. He uses the curbs and his bumper. And he gets that spot right back, but he hits the curb. Oh, going to take a lot of saving here. How he didn't flip or wreck there, I don't know, but here comes Applegang across the entire grass. With a cutback. Will we see a double overtake here? Oh boy. We got a battle on our hands now. Here comes Applegang. He got a much, much better exit. And he gets the spot there, trying to come back around the outside, and it's not going to work. Applegang goes over the curb, gets a bit of a boost, and gets a position. That puts him up into P5. But Defiant's not done yet. Here he comes with a taxi-looking car. He's got the thing on top and everything. Horn Devil absolutely out of here. Lubsy looking to put a distance between him and the rest of the field. Deceitful. Barely hanging on to third right now. But C-Dub has worked his way back. And he, with a huge lunge into that corner. That was like a last lap lunge. Still 7 to go, 8 to go. As they come into the final corner onto the main straight. It's spread out just a little bit in the front. Lubsy and Deceitful have closed up a little bit to each other. C-Dub sending it a little bit too hard there. He goes onto the grass. He loses tons of time. Here comes Applegang. Towards the back, is there a battle? There is a battle. That looks like for last place. There's 3 wide. Who's that just hanging on his Foul Coyote? Toasty Walrus and Gizmo are side by side. They're in a bit of a drag race. Into the hairpin. Who's going to come out in front? A cutback from Gizmo. But he goes over the curb. And here comes Coyote. All right. Momentary controller disconnect there. My batteries died, but we're back. Back to the front. Horn Devil with an absolutely massive lead. Lubsy, Deceitful, C-Dub. That's your battle for the promotion spot. C-Dub and Deceitful. Lubsy hanging on, but here comes Deceitful. Here comes C-Dub with another huge lunge. Closing in, starting to reel him in just a little bit. Is Deceitful getting a little aggressive here for second place. Got to be careful. We saw last week the promotion spot was lost in the last 100 yards. Willionaire losing out on a drag race to the line. Lubsy and Deceitful still going at it. C-Dub still sitting and waiting. Waiting for his chance. All it takes is one chance, one mistake, one incident. Applegang right there, hot on his heels as well. And Defiant is within a shot as well. Look at the cutback up ahead. Deceitful looking for second place. Some more contact. Here comes C-Dub. This aggressive driving is starting to cost him time. Running out of time. C-Dub's going to have to make a move sooner or later. He's got to make sure he survives till the end. Loses some time there on the straight every time. And in turn 1 seems to run a little bit wider than the other two. And here comes Applegang. Speaking of running wide, he runs wide on exit, and that's going to open the door for Defiant. Applegang with a huge send, and that costed tons of time. Defiant looking for 4th place rather, from Seabell. And he's trying to defend 5th place from Applegang. So running a little bit wide. Applegang's going to peek his nose up the inside, uses the grass, and keeps going. So far, so good. No love lost, no time lost. So there's your leader. We're going to go back to the field a little bit farther to see if we can find some more action. Everyone else back here seems to be pretty spread out. Granddaddy and Toasty were always, that's 9th and 10th. Tags is in the final points paying position. All alone. So we're going to go back towards the front. Back to Horn Devil. With 4 laps remaining in this battle. Lubsy and Deceitful. C-Dub still trailing. Still looking for that A-main spot. Still looking to advance. He just needs a little bit more pace. And he'll be able to catch these guys. He's been almost equidistant, but with a late lunge there, he gets closer. These guys are going to side into turn 1. This could end ugly. There's some contact. There's some contact. Someone's running wide. C-Dub's running wide as well. He's pushing a little bit too hard at times. Late on the brakes. Deceitful runs wide. There goes C-Dub. C-Dub into the promotion spot, into 3rd place. Deceitful's not done yet, though. He's right on his bumper. Looking for a cutback here. Nose to tail. Here comes Defiant. Defiant's in the mix now. C-Dub looking for 2nd place. He's looking to be safe. He wants that A-main spot. He wants nothing to do with this battle. He wants to be done with it. Just over 2 laps remaining. C-Dub, is he going to send it here? He thought about it, didn't quite work out. Horn Devil, our leader, leading from the beginning with no issues. Clean as a whistle. His Lubsy and C-Dub, they're pulling away now. They're trying to get a little bit of a gap, especially on Defiant, who's lost time. Just as I say that, C-Dub has a terrible exit. Here comes Deceitful once again. Deceitful defending from Defiant, trying to catch C-Dub all at the same time. Lubsy comfortably in 2nd. Still a mistake away, but gap there. These 4 cars are all almost exactly evenly come through this sweeping right-hander. Onto the final lap, out of the final corner for the 2nd to last time in this B main. C-Dub looking to steal 2nd place perhaps. More points to be paid for 2nd place. But at what risk? Oh, he's going to send it here. He's going to run wide here. Here comes Deceitful. Last chance for Deceitful. This is it, the final lap. A bit of con. Send it here into the hairpin. What can C-Dub do to defend? He's got to be careful. Here comes Deceitful. Nose to tail contact. They were side by side for a second, but C-Dub survives for now. Few corners remaining. What can Deceitful do? He's running out of time. He's getting desperate. Cuts across the grass. Horn Devil's going to win. Lubsy's likely going to be 2nd. Here comes Deceitful. This is his final chance. Sends it. Not going to be enough. It's going to be Lubsy. Going to the A-main with C-Dub and Horn Devil. 4th place is Deceitful. 5th is Defiant. 6th is ZRT, actually. He got past. Tags, what happened there? Apple. Apple, that's what happened. Apple game had crashed. Granddaddy 9th, Granddaddy 8th, the final point space position, and there you go. On to the A main. See you later.
Niggas effing up. If it get this stiffy up. Yeah, I love the horse shit. Just kidding. No, fucking last. Barack Obama.
Broke.
Party's full. Never mind. Toasty's still in here.
I work here.
Nah, Nico just cheated his way in here. Just kicked him out. Sometimes I think you just need to stop being a bitch. Chonkable. Me.
All right, I'm gonna head to my own thing. Good luck, boys.
The fuck out of here. I'm just
Yep.
kidding.
Will do.
Yeah, facts.
Ooh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the A main for Blue Vets Wreckfest Trans Am League. If you just missed the B main, Horn Devil came away in P1. He moved on. Let's take a look at the championship standings real quick, shall we? In first place last week, leading by 1 point, we got Nathan, followed by Galactic Hero sitting at 24 points. Nathan has 25. Had at 20. That's your top three. Followed by Willionaire with 18. Old Greg with 16. Broke Jewel Pod with 15. Blue Vet with 14. And Dexter in 8th with 13. That's your top 8. The next few are Deceitful at 12. Defiant at 11. Lubsy at 10. Sergeant Nutcheese at 9. Brandaddy at 8. General Respawn at 7. Teeny at 6. Hypnotic Evo at 5. ZRT at 4. This is my tag ass at 3. Toasty Walls at 2. And House at 1. And that was before the B main final that just went down. Those were the standings as of round 1 being completed. So we'll be loading in here shortly. As soon as everyone readies up, I will be driving around smacking those tires and then catching the start of the race, and we'll be away. Here at Firerock, has a great passing opportunity into the hairpin. And then the final corner, you can set up a great drag race down the main straight if you nail the entry. All right, so here we go. Loading in now. Gonna be very careful to not hit anyone. Just gonna, yep. Okay. Try and nail as many tires as possible. Get away from the grid. Didn't cut no corners this time, so luckily the game won't be slowing me down. Tire on my hood, can't see where I'm going. There we go. Oh, there are so many tires through there. This is by far the most stressful part of the race weekend for me. Having to do this in a timely manner. And then having to find a place to park. Also in a timely manner. Alright, onto the main straight we go. Gonna turn around in here. Okay, so we've made it. So we're gonna do, as always, free camera, hide UI, and away we go. Okay. So it's gonna be Had on pole. Willionaire, last year's champion, of course, in second place. The championship leader, Nathan, in third, and Galactic Hero, who's second in the championship, in fourth place. Blue Vet in fifth, Blue Paradise in sixth. They are teammates. Teeny in seventh, Fluidic Voyage in eighth, Bodie ninth, Broke Jewel Pod 10th, Greg, then General Respawn, then Hordevil, Lubsy, and C-Dub, the three B main participants, as we come on to the front straightaway, and we are racing at Firerock already with a great start. Here comes Galactic Hero up the inside of turn one. He gets cut off. Nathan's going to run a little bit wide here on exit. And it's going to be a drag race down to turn one. Sorry, turn three. They're going to be three wide. Blue Vet looking to take away third place from these two. What can he set up into the hairpin? Had still leading from Willionaire up ahead. Can Willionaire make a move for the lead of the race? Not quite yet. Blue Vet's going to try her on the outside. There's Fluidic Voyage in the back. Teeny moving through on Fluidic Voyage. That's going to put him into 7th place, 6th place. Now back down to 8th place. All kinds of positions being changed here. Let's look at the back. General Respawn. Horn Devil's already got 2 spots up. Over the curb goes C-Dub a little bit. He's trying to keep it on the track. Fluidic Voyage and Teeny are battling here for 7th and 8th place. Teeny's going to go over the curb. He's going to cut back over the second curb. Fluidic Voyage is going to go into the grass, onto the wall. Here comes Teeny with a straight line speed. It's going to be a drag race down to turn one. And Teeny is a little bit later on the brakes. Again, Voyage off into the dirt. A bump when he gets back on track. Teeny's still battling with him. And here comes Jewel Pod. These guys are still side by side. It's been half a lap, and they've been side by side the entire time. Who's going to get it into the hairpin? Looks like Fluidic Voyage pulls ahead. Jewel Pod closing in. Teeny. These two finally resolve their battle, aren't side by side any longer. Let's go back towards the front, check in on the leader. Had up ahead, leading the race from Millionaire. Galactic Hero trying to take away second place from Millionaire. Millionaire with a great exit. He's actually going to gain some time. So that battle is a little bit not nearly as intense as these two. And they're back at it, side by side again. Fluidic Voyage and Teeny. Turn away for 1 second. They're back again, side by side. Voyage is going to run wide here. So is Teeny. Jewel Pod is going to have a huge opportunity here. Is he going to take it? Will he take both positions? No, he won't. Teeny this time is ahead, going into the hairpin. This is the best 7th place battle I've ever seen in my life. Is there a cutback coming from Jewel Pod? Maybe a lunge and a half. Voyage is going to get the drive off the corner. He's going to set up Teeny. And he's also going to get set up by Jewel Pod. They'll be side by side. Teeny is ahead of them, and Jewel Pod falls in behind Fluidic Voyage. They get settled out. Teeny with a great drive. Look at this. He can be setting up Blue Paradise for a move here, potentially. Some contact. Teeny with a great boost into these final set of corners. Found some pace. Goes with an absolutely perfect line. One of the best moves I've ever seen. And look at Fluidic Voyage. He's trying around the outside. Oh, watch out. Be careful. Is he going for the cutback from the grass to the track? It almost worked out. I can't believe that. He went for that and it almost worked out. So Teeny on a mission. Oh my goodness. Look at Jewel Pod getting very aggressive there. Here comes Bodie and Old Greg and Horn Devil and General Respawn. Just behind them is C-Dub. Looks like he might have some damage. And General Respawn's going to have some damage after that. He hops over the curb and into the tires. Side-by-side action. Paradise dropping like a brick here. Some contact between the two. Car battle of Fluidic Voyage and Broke Jewel Pod. Teeny's pulled away a little bit. Had is pulled away a little bit. Blue Vet is catching Galactic Hero, especially after he goes into the grass there. Here comes Blue Vet. It's going to be nose to tail. Hero gets a little bit of a better drive off the corner. And it looks like Blue Vet, you know, he actually is going to try a lunge here. I was going to say he has nothing for Galactic Hero into the hairpin, but he tries his best. Look at this. Jewel Pod trying to get past old Greg, and instead gets backed up into Bodhi. So here comes Bodhi. Looking for a move, nothing doing. Horn Devil can't quite get there. Up ahead we move. These guys still in line, still where they were. And this is the battle we're going to keep an eye on. It's Bodhi, Jewel Pod, Old Greg, Horn Devil's in there. Fluidic Voyage was in there at one point. He could still get reeled back in, but Jewel Pod and Bodhi going at it. Great stuff so far. Fluidic Voyage runs off up ahead. Here comes Bodhi. Jewel Pod left the door open, and Bodhi kicked it down. Is he going to look for a cutback here? Jewel Pod kind of parks the car in the middle of the corner. An anti-cutback move there. Horn Devil closing in. This is a battle currently. We're watching for 10th place. Here comes Horn Devil, the B main winner. Looking to move up even further. Who's that? Into the tires up ahead is Fluidic Voyage. He's made a couple mistakes in a row now. Here comes Bodhi trying to get past Jewel Pod, who had to check up a little bit. Voyage again hitting some more tires. We got a 5-car train here. Contact. Bodhi just saves it. No, maybe not. Into Horn Devil. He saved it and somehow kept going and somehow gets a position out of it. He went from nearly being in the wall to gaining a position. Here comes Horn Devil all the way onto the grass, looking to go around the outside. Bodhi with a very clean and very smooth overtake in between the two of them. Now he has to defend from both of these drivers. Contact between Horn Devil and Broke Jewel Pod. Almost 3 wide. Through the right-hander they come. Jewel Pod gets a bit of a bump draft, and it's going to send it. He uses that momentum to close up to Bodhi. And he's going to have to try here again later in the lap. Fluidic Voyage, again he's running wide. I have lost count of how many times he's run wide up there. But it doesn't seem to affect him too greatly. He keeps the car pointed in the right direction, gets back on track, keeps position. Track position very important here. Blue Paradise ahead of Old Greg still. There's Broke Jewel Pod up the inside of Bodhi. They're going to be side by side. Here comes Horn Devil. Can he make it a 3-car battle? Looks like he's going to. Here comes Jewel Pod again. Late on the brakes. Almost some contact there. Through the left-hander and on to the final corner. They come to the main straight. I think Broke Jewel Pod actually gave Bodhi a bit of a bump there. Jewel Pod with a great run here. How's he going to set this up? He's going to wait. Bodhi just keeps it on track. Dips one tire into the gravel, into the grass and the dirt. Keeps it around the outside. Here comes Horn Devil. General Respawn's close up to these guys after nearly flying over the curbs earlier here. Keeps it going. And he's reeled these boys in. Nearly a 7-car battle. Old Greg, Blue Paradise, Fluidic Voyage, Bodhi, Jewel Pod, Horn Devil, and General Respawn. We're about to see 7th through 13th, half the field. We're about to see half the field in a battle here very shortly. Jewel Pod with a bit of contact there. Bodie going defensive, using the whole track, not dirty, but he's using the whole track to try and keep Jewel Pod behind. Here comes Horn Devil. Jewel Pod got a little bit too aggressive for his own good there. Now he's going to lose potentially 2 spots as he shoves General Respawn a little bit almost off the track, but not quite. All cars in the line here. General Respawn closing in on Jewel Pod. Will he try a move here into the left-handed hairpin? Who's going to be later on the brakes? General Respawn with a very good entry, but he got just ran into the parked bus of Jewel Pod. Jewel Pod over the curb, gaining some time on Horn Devil. Horn Devil up to 11th place. For the time being anyways, here comes Jewel Pod. Oh, he's in a great position. Can he make this stick? Horn Devil goes defensive. Too defensive, I think. He might have hurt himself. Around the outside goes Jewel Pod with a bump from General Respawn, or are they just going to make it 3 wide down the front straightaway? They are going to make it 3 wide down the front straightaway. Look at this battle. Who's going to come out in front into turn 1? Jewel Pod is the first to enter. Is he the first to leave? Only just ahead of Horn Devil. For the time being, General Respawn, he's going to try and make it 3 wide again. Where is he going to go? Is he going to choose the middle? Is he going to force his way around the outside? He goes all the way onto the dirt. Someone's backward. It's Fluidic Voyage. T-bone. Absolutely T-bone. Head-on impact from General Respawn, who hardly loses any time somehow. I don't know how you could smack someone that hard and lose almost no time. Could that be a safety car? I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it's going to be. As our leader starts lap 13. Had off to the races. Willionaire still in second. Horn Devil closing in on Jewel Pod. General Respawn closing in on both of them. Not sure how he managed to keep going, losing almost no time after smacking someone at full speed. Into the hairpin, that helped him turn. Helped him slow down. He used Fluidic Voyage's front bumper as a brake. Very impressive stuff. Now he's about to get position back. Almost exactly 1 lap later from where the incident occurred. Looks like he's going to go for the move. Super late on the brakes. Horn Devil runs wide. General Respawn. Looking for a cutback perhaps? Or is he just going to stick it around the outside? Yes, he is. And he clears him entirely before the next corner. What great racecraft from General Respawn. Finished second in the championship last season. Further back here in the grid today, down in 11th place, his championship rival from last season, Willionaire, currently sitting second. There's General Respawn. Here he comes. Interesting. Look at this. Look, going for the cutback. Who's going to be later on the brakes? General Respawn's in his zone right now. He's taking his own lines. He's letting other drivers make mistakes. Some of the best driving I've seen. Around the outside here. As long as he doesn't get T-boned or taken out, they're going to be 3 wide, and I think General Respawn's going to come out in front of all of these guys. Oh, just as I say that, he gets hit not once but twice. His great streak of beautiful racecraft interrupted by others, but he still comes out in front. Horn Devil trying to make up time, cuts all the way across the corner. And I think General Respawn has won this battle. Now he's going to try. Well, he's going to have to defend here from Jewel Pod. Doesn't quite work out, and he's going to pull a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 car length gap here. And I think that's that battle all done and dusted for General Respawn. That was some great driving. He just turned it on. He just found an extra gear and just went into his zone. Let's see if we can't find another battle up ahead from General Respawn. Is Bodie. We'll monitor that, see if he can catch up to them. But up ahead further, there's old Greg. Here's a battle. Galactic Hero and Blue Vet fighting it out for 4th place. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Galactic Hero's just going to cut the entire track. So is Teeny. Looking to take position. That's not going to quite work out. Blue Vet. Looking. Defending now. Weaving on the straight. Trying to break concentration from Galactic Hero. Some contact perhaps. Pushes Blue Vet off the track. Can he keep it going straight? Oh, it's tough. But he manages to keep it in one piece. Cheney's going to try and move around the outside here, perhaps. Who will be later on the brakes? As we have a battle heating up for second place. Look at Teeny with a cutback. Oh, that's a great cutback. Can he clear him? He's got to hold his line, and he just gets outdone there by Blue Vet, who had the inside line. Blue Vet going defensive. He's going to have the inside line here. He's going to clear him. He's lost a lot of time to Galactic Hero now. Blue Vet sitting in 5th place. My preferred finishing position in most league races. Looking to defend from Teeny. Teeny with a better entry and a wide exit, and he's going to lose some time here. So let's zoom up ahead, go over the hill through the trees, and onto the battle for second place. And that seems like what this race is starting to look to be, a battle for second place. Had leading from Willionaire, who's defending from Nathan. Will there be a cutback? What kind of driving will we see? These two drivers. A lot of pace, a lot of speed. Clean racing all around. Over the curbs goes Nathan, trying to lunge into that lead of Willionaire that he has over him for second place. These guys are pretty equally matched, it would seem. No real gain or loss on time between either of them. Let's see if Nathan can try something here into the hairpin. What's it gonna be? Around the outside? No, not quite. So Willionaire holding on to second place. We'll come back to the hairpin here in a minute. This battle continues. It's Teeny and Blue Vet. What does Teeny have for Blue Vet? Will he try the inside here? Is he just going to follow his line? Looks like it. He's going to set him up for the final set of corners, maybe the straightaway in turn 1. Oh, Blue Vet running a little bit wide there, but it's going to force Teeny into a bad exit. And Teeny forces Blue Vet into a bad exit into the wall. Already, we have 11 laps remaining. This race is going very quickly. Teeny running wide. Stays on track. Galactic Hero pulled away from these two. Teeny closing in ever so slightly. Looking for his chance, looking for his moment. Stays nose to tail, keeping pace perfectly with Blue Vet. Blue Vet's having a drive for his life right now. And he's doing a very calm job of it. No real mistakes. Hitting the apexes. He goes a little bit over the grass there. And that's actually going to hurt him. That's going to open the door for Teeny. What can Teeny do here? Nothing doing. Not yet. Let's see the fastest laps. It's going to be P1 for Had. Who has the fastest lap? What the 55.685? Wide. Runs Teeny. He lost a lot of time. Let's see how this battle is shaping up. Still no difference between these two. Nathan's going to try something there, but Willionaire is going to have the exit and the better line. Wonder if Nathan could get past. He could potentially run down Had. It's a tall order for anyone. But I wonder what the pace difference would be if Nathan were in Willionaire's position. If they would still be nose to tail, or if Nathan would pull away. I think Nathan wants to find out as well. Still behind Willionaire. At some point, the frustration is going to start to build. He's been trying everything to get past, and he just can't make it stick. Different lines, the same lines. It's all almost exactly the same for Willionaire and Nathan. As we come to the hairpin here, we'll zoom ahead as the rest of the field comes through. Galactic Hero comfortably in 4th. Blue Vet still ahead of Teeny for 5th and 6th. Old Greg all alone in 7th. Blue Paradise also all alone in P8. Then a very sizable gap to Bodie and Respawn. Here comes Respawn up the inside. And Horn Devil has caught up to these boys. Once again. What does Bodie have for General Respawn? We thought this was all set up and done. General Respawn had pulled away once he got into that extra gear we saw earlier on, and a bump here from Bodie. And Bodie's going to go through. For the time being, at least, they're side by side. Respawn now pulls ahead ever so slightly. Bodie up the inside. He can't make that stick, or at least he thinks better of it. Doesn't want to take both of them out, but he's still going to have a good run here down into the third corner. And here comes Horn Devil. He kind of backs out of it. Didn't want to take out Bodie and hurt everyone's time and everyone's race. Into the hairpin they come. General Respawn pulled away, but here comes Bodie later on the brakes. And it's all working out for General Respawn for the time being. As it stands, sitting in 9th place. Looking to hold on. There's a huge gap out in front between him and Blue Paradise. So it would take a mistake really for him to gain any more positions, I think is safe to assume. He's just going to have to try and hold on and hold off Bodie. There goes that duel. Then a large gap to C-Dub. That's in 12th place in Fluidic Voyage, who had the incident early on. Is closer to last place. Sorry, closer to first place on track than he is to anyone else. There goes Fluidic Voyage there with a heavily damaged car. And here comes Had, our race leader, all by himself. No one around. The battle for second place coming through. Larger gap than there has been on previous laps. There's 4th place Galactic Hero. Teeny and Blue Vet. Old Greg. Blue Paradise. And then there comes these boys once again. A full lap has passed since we joined their battle. And they're still going at it. So we will follow them. And already there's contact. Already Horn Devil is trying to get through. And Horn Devil has gained 2 spots since we last checked. How things can change in a lap. Here comes General Respawn looking to get his position back. Horn Devil's going to go the long way around the outside. He's going to leave the door open, but he's going to hopefully, for his own sake, get the drive off the corner. And it does work out. He's going to clear General Respawn. And General Respawn's going to unintentionally give him a speed boost there with that bump off the corner. Opens the door for Bodie to get back into this battle. Just 6 laps remaining. Counting the one we're on. Already. Bodie, look at that. That lunge from Bodie hasn't quite paid off. In fact, he's lost a good 10 car lengths. Maybe less. But he's lost a good sizable chunk of time from this battle. Respawn and Horn Devil still going at it. Horn Devil's pulled away just a little bit. What can Respawn do here to close this gap? He's got to get back into that zone he had earlier. I believe we just had a new fastest lap once again from our race leader. So this gap has grown. This could be interesting. What will the lapped car do to our race leader? Let's take a moment to appreciate how clean Had's car is. Not a scratch. Almost nothing. Some dirt, and that's it. Fluidic Voyage runs into the wall. Will he get out of the way nice here? And he sure does. He lets the leader by, no problem. What's going to be interesting is when these guys catch him, how it affects their battle. Who's going to get past better? What corner will they catch him? They're almost certainly going to catch him before the end of the race, surely. 4 to go. Willionaire defending from Nathan. Nathan trying to get past for championship's sake. Willionaire wants to repeat. Around the outside, still nothing Nathan can do to get past Willionaire. That's got to be frustrating. It's been a good 20 laps in a row that he's been stuck behind him. What do you do? When there's nothing you can do, you do what you can. What can he do? We're not sure. We're going to find out here in the coming laps. This is the battle for second place and third place. Both podium sitters, last season's champion. Running a little bit wide there. First real mistake we've seen in a while from Willionaire, and even then it wasn't that big of an issue for him. Nathan's going to have a chance here, though. For the first time in a while, he's going to have a real good shot. I think Willionaire is going to do the same thing he's been doing. He'll get the drive off the corner. I think Nathan's best chance is that Fluidic Voyage messes up Willionaire. Is that Willionaire has some trouble getting around the lap car. As Nathan sends it up the inside, Fluidic Voyage running wide. That moment's going to come very shortly. Nathan's going to hope it doesn't come in the straightaway, though. Nathan's going to hope it comes in one of the turns. We're going to find out very shortly here. I think for Nathan's sake, his chance has just passed him by. It happened in the straightaway, the worst possible timing. They catch him in the final corner. So Nathan's going to have to push here. Battle for second place. On full push. Red alert. This is it. You got a little bit over a lap and a half to go to grab second place. Grab those precious championship points. What can Nathan do here? He has a little over a lap to figure it out. To figure something out. There's nothing that can be done. He's tried everything. How desperate will Nathan get? Will he be smart? He's fighting for a championship. He can't be too desperate here. Only round 2. It is the final lap of the race. Had leads by a comfortable margin over Willionaire and Nathan. These two have been going at it for just about the entire race. Just like this. Nose to tail. Galactic Hero has actually reeled these guys in just a little bit. Look at this. A few more laps. Galactic Hero might have got there. Here comes Nathan around the outside. He's trying something different here. A cutback perhaps. Here comes Nathan. He's tried everything, but he hasn't tried this yet. Willionaire goes defensive. Nathan has one last chance into the final corner and onto the straightaway. Had's going to win the race. What a great drive from him. Winning from pole, no problem. Nathan's going to run into the back of Willionaire, and he's not going to get it. He's going to run out of time. Or is he? Here comes Nathan. And it is Nathan. According to the scoreboard, Nathan got him. He got him in the last, oh my days, last few inches. According to the scoreboard, Nathan got him for second place. I can't believe what I've just seen. Can you believe it? I'll have to watch that back. That was so close. It looked like to me, in the heat of the moment, it looked like to me that Willionaire was ahead. But everyone's screens could be different. There could be latency. But according to the game, Nathan got him. By, what is that, 8/1000th of a second. Oh my goodness, for second place. What a finish. Had and Nathan, 1 and 2. Willionaire third. We'll have to take another look, but that was incredible. That was incredible. well, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Wreckfest Trans Am series on YouTube for the full race upload. I'll be sure to go back and rewatch that, see who got second place there. That was so close to me. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I have been Nico7200. This has been Blue Vets Wreckfest Trans Am League here on Wreckfest, and we will see you next Tuesday at the same time.